Hello, Done with Dieters. It's Melissa Catherine here. I'm so excited to be with you today. I'm literally coming to you strapped in my car, and I was like, I need to tell them some things. And hello to all the newcomers. Those of you that are new to this community that actually weren't, that didn't do the online live event that I had put on, that was a free event. And are just getting to know me for the first time, watch the video above. And so if you're looking for any of the videos, just go in the files section and you can watch a lot of different trainings that I've done in this complimentary Facebook forum that we created to be this powerhouse mecca of these incredible women really leading this movement to be done with dieting, to thrive in life in a body that you love, free from food, free from calories, free from weighing yourself, free from being tied down by the things that are actually detracting from your life and taking from your positive energy, right? So one of the things that I want to just actually point out today that I really want for you is, and really hear this, coming off the heels of New Year's resolutions and New Year's in general, right? Things are actually dying down. You can notice a different energy in the air this week. Last week, it was just kind of like people trying to get back. And if you're new to me, I'm a highly intuitive coach. So I do talk about energies and whatnot. And what I was going to say is this week, it's like people are really back. And you're also going to notice that there's a difference in not only the energy that you're feeling around you, but the energy within you. So there's a balancing that's going on. Why am I bringing this up to you? And this is really important when we're looking at those New Year's resolutions. My battery always wants to die when I start this thing in this group, and it drives me nuts. So I'm going to speed it up here. What I wanted to tell you is when you're looking at your New Year's resolutions, and if you're falling off, I really, really want to stress to you, where are you not being committed? Where are you giving, really hear this, where are you giving yourself permission to listen to your excuses instead of following through on the very thing that you're saying that you're wanting for yourself? Because you are the creator of your reality, and the only thing standing in the way of you and what you want is your choice and the choice that's in front of you at that very point in time. So really take this in, because you ladies, and you all know this, you're in this group, you can Google a million recipes. You can go to Beachbody, you can go on Pinterest, you can get 50,000 workouts. You can get all of it right at your fingertips. You could all be the weight that you want to be if food wasn't an issue for you. And I say this and really hear this. If you've been struggling with your weight for over a year, you don't have a weight issue. You have a relationship with food. And that relationship with food means a lot to you, which is why you haven't been able to give it up. Remember, where there's lack, you will fill those gaps with food. If you have gaps that you have not filled with fun, life, things that you love and enjoy, and you're still filling them with food, then when you take the food out to go on a diet or to go on that workout program, yeah, you can do it for a little bit, but it won't stick. How do we make things stick? Well, one thing I was just saying to my Weight Loss for Life group that just started for 2017, right? I was just saying to them the other night, I said, the only limitations that exist are the ones that you allow. And the only excuses that exist are the ones that you create. The only limitations that exist are the ones that you allow, and the only excuses that exist are the ones that you create. You are the creator of your reality. Ladies, like, really get this. Thank you for the heart. You really get that. You are the creator. And I know that that can feel kind of like, ooh, well, okay, then why would I create this scenario? Go back to my 4 C's. Have compassion is one of them. Connection, consistency, and commitment. Compassion is the number one. One of the very first phases of what I teach in my Weight Loss for Life group is self-love. All of the women that just graduated from 2016, their biggest takeaway was food is fuel and I love me. For the first time in my life, I love me. And food is fuel and it does not control me. How many of you want to be in that space? Really, like, take that in, because it's possible. This round of women just did it. This round of women going in are going to do the same, you know, and the same thing always resides after that is like the weight loss is just a byproduct. I'm happy, you know, like I love my life. You're all meant to love your life. You're all meant to thrive in life in a body that you love. The excess weight is simply weight that has been protecting you or shielding you. So I really want you to get, if you're sitting there going, I'm not living as big as I know that I should. I know that I'm meant for more in this lifetime. I know that my weight is not meant to be my story. Right? Like this was me, like hands down. Like I was like, get me out of this, you know, going from like binge eating to like orthorexia nervosa where I was like calorie counting. Like I was at this weight and I was like, okay, well now how do I stay here? How do I stay here? Sorry if this is shaking my arm. I get excited. I get like, my arm's like my own selfie stick. Look at that. Oh, and there is a return to TJ Maxx. I have an obsession with TJ Maxx, Home Goods, and Marshalls. Everybody that's followed me knows this. And I also think I have a talent in there. I mean, I think people should hire me if I wanted another job. I can find those little diamonds in the rough. I digress. So getting back, aside from my arm being my selfie stick and my love and affinity for TJ Maxx and Marshalls and Home Goods, I'm going to tell you that when we come back to it is if you've been sitting there going like, I'm not living the life that I'm meant to live. My weight has been my struggle and I'm so effing sick and tired of it. This year's going to be a new year. I so get it. This is what I coach people on. This is what I do, right? And so it comes down to this. Where are you giving yourself permission to not follow through on your commitments to yourself? And why? Where are you doing that? Post below right now. A few of you are on here. Oh, well, hello, Leslie and Rebecca and Carissa. Hello, gorgeous ladies. Yay, 2017. What's up? Yes, this is what I'm talking about. So where are you giving yourself permission to go back on the things that you're saying that you're wanting? Ladies, it comes down to that. And I always say this, and this is why I will teach you till the day I die. You have to get tattooed on your body. I love me so much so that I don't want to binge. I love me so much that I want to get my ass up out of bed in the morning. I love me so much that I want to go to bed right now, and I'm not going to watch this rerun of Friends, even though Friends is a fantastic TV show and I've watched all of the episodes. I want to go to bed because that's what I'd rather have. Hello, Amy Clark and Soraya. Hi, kids. Oh, so fun. Do you get what I'm saying here? I love me so much so that, like if any of you own my mantra cards, one of my main mantras when I started this work is choose you. Why? Because it does not be, first off, you know this if you've been following me for some time. Hello, Amy Clark. Hi, oh, Soraya, I love you and your emojis. They make me feel happy. So loved. So really get this. 4 connection, 4 C's. Connection, compassion, consistency, commitment. Ladies, you got to simplify what you're doing. So if you've already fallen back on your goals to yourself and what you're wanting in 2017, you're already like, I don't know how it happened. We're 2 weeks in and I already am not following through. How difficult did you make it? I always meet my clients where they're at, whether it's in my groups or private. I always meet them where they're at. What does that mean? That means that if you're not working out right now, I'm not going to tell you to go work out 6 days in a week, because you might do that for 1 week. You might even do it for 2, but then you're not going to stick to it because it has not become in your consciousness as something that's attainable. It's going to feel hard. And then you're going to judge yourself to that 1 week where you actually got the workouts in. And then you're going to tell yourself, and you're going to measure your success by that 1 week. That was like a fluke week that never really happens. And when the truth is, what you can consistently do each week is 3 days. Set yourself up for success. So I'm going to be teaching all of this in my webinar that I'll be posting in here. And it's based on the questions. So you guys, I posted in here a question yesterday where I said, what's getting in the way of you reaching your goals? So if you want me to actually speak to and incorporate your very question in that webinar, post it in the questions or post in the comments below, and I'll incorporate that and actually answer it for you in my live webinar. I'm going to post the details in here, so make sure that you come. I would love to have you. It's not going to be a Facebook Live. It will actually be a live video through a different service so that you guys can like type questions and ask and have it in a different portal where you can, people from different countries can show up at different times. We wanted to make sure everybody could get that. And so let me just recap here the main things that I said. Hello, Brittany. Hello, Sophia, Amy. Okay, so the primary things that I talked about on this call, on this Facebook Live, is where are you not following through on the commitments that you made to yourself for your own New Year's resolutions? You made a declaration for 2017 of things that you want to bring in and what you're releasing. And we're going to do more of this on the webinar, okay? Where are you giving yourself permission to actually not follow through on a commitment to yourself? So are you eating late at night? Where, basically, when I say giving yourself permission, are you sabotaging yourself? Where, thank you for the thumbs up. Where are you doing those things? And then really taking a step further, why? Do you not believe weight loss is possible for you? Are you afraid that if you get to your goal weight, have bad things happen to you before? I've worked with many clients where they got too much male attention. They cheated on their husbands, or they got hit on, or they fell in love with somebody and it wrecked a marriage. A multitude of things. When they lost weight, they just got a lot of looks, or their friends stopped, their friends didn't like them as much. Where and what are the ways in which you are sabotaging yourself from the very things you're saying that you want? In what ways? And also, Brittany, I can't wait either, girl. And also, what are the ways and reasons? Take it one step further. What would be the reason why? So one of the things, the women that have been on the phone with me, Leslie, you know this, Brittany, you'll get this when we talk on Thursday. I get right to the root of why you've been struggling for most of your life. Leslie can attest to this. I get right down to the meat of it. It is a superpower that I have. Yes, I am intuitive, but first off, I know it because I lived it. It's like when I say that I have lived in everybody's shoes, people always say to me, like, I don't understand. How can you read my mind? Like, how can you relate to me so much? I've lived in all of it, and I swear to God, I think God had me live in all of it. I'm sorry if I say God and that turns you off. Source, universe, angels, guides. I really think that I was and had to live through a lot of different things in my life. A lot you don't know. I shared at different times. You might not be universal. I really think so that I could be able to relate because this is a calling for me. So I say this to you because I get to the root, and what getting to the root does is it helps you. So if you have not had a call with me and you've never spoken to me before and you want help in that area, please, you can sign up. There's a link that was posted last week, I think. I don't know. My goal was to try to be able to talk to every person in this group and to actually meet with you and connect one-on-one in person, because I just am so honored to have you here, and I'm just so proud that you're a part of this movement, and I really want you to succeed. So okay, so that's what you're going to do. So again, I'm going to recap from the very beginning. Identify your New Year's resolutions. Have you fallen off? Have you set goals for 2017? Where are you right now? Nothing feels worse than not following through on a commitment that you made to yourself, whether you said you were going to be on time for something, or you said you're going to get up every morning at 6 a.m., or you say you're going to go to bed every night at 10, or you're going to drink 3 liters of water. If you don't do it, it feels like crap. And every time you do that, it's like a slap in the face to yourself. And what that does to you is it actually diminishes the amount of trust that you have internally for yourself. So you will not trust yourself or your food choices, which is why you will outsource and go looking for a plan. You will look for somebody else to say, eat this now. You will look for somebody to go, you need to work out this way, that way, right? Now, I do get, yes, areas of expertise. I mean, I I have an extensive background in fitness and food and psychology and eating the way that we do and body transformation and women and behaviors and psychology. Like, I get all of that. But at the end of the day, I coach women on getting back into trust and connection with themselves. Because at the end of this, you've rejected yourself every time you've been on a diet. So we need to connect you back to you so that you can accept yourself, love yourself, because you need to have the power over what you choose to put into your body, over the thoughts that you have, over the actions that you take, over the movement that fuels your body, right? Like, guys, I mean, I can give you all of this, but at the end of it, I want to teach you how to do it yourselves. You need to be able to do that, and you need to be able to do that so you can teach your daughters how to do that, and teach your mothers, and teach all the women in your life to really get them in that space of love and positivity for themselves. We could truly change the world. I mean, we're so powerful. Imagine if you actually, when I was talking earlier and I said, do you feel like you're playing small? Do you feel like you're not living the life that you're meant to live? Do you feel like your weight is the one thing that's holding you back, that's getting in the way? Imagine you take that off the table and you're just a shining beacon, and all of your talents, all of the gifts that you were born with, all of the things, when they say when you're doing what you're meant to be doing and you're on purpose and you're just shining, all of those things, right? You would just be going for it. Imagine if I said to you, in Done With Dieting, you can't fail. What would you do differently? Because you can't fail. Nothing is going to feel worse for you than the way that you've been feeling yo-yo dieting. Trust me. This is what I do in my Weight Loss for Life program. This is what I do with my private clients. There is another side to this. There is a rainbow of light in between the black and white, all or nothing. Allow that to be in your realm of possibility. I said this to one of my clients earlier. I said, live in the possibilities of today instead of keeping your energy stuck into the memories of yesterday. How many times have you brought yesterday's binge into today? Guys, there are no walls around you. There's only the walls that you're creating. So again, where have you given yourself permission to go back on the very commitments that you're setting for yourself? And why would you do that? And usually the reason why is from fear. So we want to identify where that fear lives. And it's from a lack of connection and love for oneself. That's the only reason why we diet. That's the only reason why we binge. That's the only reason why we count calories and restrict. We're in such a need for control because we're so afraid that if we let go, we're going to all of a sudden spiral somewhere. I don't know where we think we're going to go, because we're not going to go there. There's actually so much beauty when you release, because the control is actually a lack of faith. It's a lack of faith in general outside of yourself, and it's a lack of faith in here. So this is about actually being in a connected, committed relationship. Like when women sign up for my Weight Loss for Life, I'm like, girl, you are signed up in a love affair with yourself for a year. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Do you get the power in that? So ladies, you want to really be connected and in this place of like, I am freaking in a love affair with myself right now. I don't want to, I love me so much that I want to get my ass in bed so I can cuddle myself up. I love me so much that I want to get up in the morning to enjoy this delicious life. I love me so much that I want to feel so damn healthy and good in my body and have peace with food, that my daughter sees this in me. I love me so. Do you see where I'm going? Like, I want you in that headspace. So get clear on where are you giving yourself permission to backslide on your goals, ladies, and recommit. Declare it below. Let me know how I can help you and be of service to you. Post in the comments, right, what support and help you need, and I will incorporate that into the live webinar, where I will also do Q&A and spot coaching, okay? We'll be posting the details for that, but really take on board what I'm saying. Really take this in, because you all deserve this. You truly, truly deserve this so much. Oh, Stephanie's on here. Stephanie, girl, I was checking in with you with the Jumpstart. There's 4 newcomers in the 6-week program, so I want to buddy you up with them. and I want you guys to rock it out. So I'm going to email you separately. Everybody else, please let me know if you have any questions about this Facebook Live. And I am on my way to go shoot some videos for you guys. I got to do a little something with all of this. And I have to get my makeup done and my hair done and all that stuff. And what else? I don't know. Just post below. Let me support you. And freaking, I mean, how awesome is this group? Support each other. Really show up for one another. You guys, this is your sacred space. Use it. Be of support. And if you notice anybody that is, what was I going to say? If you notice anybody that is spamming, that's like, you know, that's doing anything that's making you feel icky, please just tag me. You can also report them by, what is it? You click on the right icon box and you can report them. So I know solicitors of like women from like dieting groups and like other coaches and things. I'm sorry. I can't, it's hard for me to actually be able to like go and look. And I have my team now going and looking at people's pages, but even then it's hard to know what they're going to do and post. So if you see that, definitely let me know. Please, if you're just joining, you can watch from the beginning. Let me know how this was for you and if this spoke to you. And you guys, again, you're meant to thrive in a body that you love. It can be free from dieting. You do not need to restrict. If you're at your goal weight and you're petrified that you're going to gain weight, I get that too. And if you're sitting there just monitoring everything you eat, I get it. This is all about being in that dieter's prison. We don't need to exist in a prison. Remember, the only walls around us we create. Remember, are you living in the possibilities of today or living in the energy of yesterday's pain, of yesterday's binges, of yesterday's limiting beliefs? You guys, we have 60,000 negative thoughts on repeat daily. You have to be fierce with your language. Pay attention. Okay? You have to be love. There's only two human emotions, fear and love. Fear and love. Fear is overwhelm, anxiety, stress, doubt. I'm not enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not deserving. I'm not worthy. Lack, scarcity, money issues, blah, 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 blah. I don't even want to repeat it because it's icking up my energy. Love is everything is possible. God is on my side. Source, energy, power. I'm amazing. Everything that I desire is already here for me. I'm going to live and embody. I'm going to act as if. I'm going to act as if I have everything that I want because it's all on its way to me. I love, I give love. My brothers and my sisters are everyone around me. I smile. I give hugs. I am vulnerable. I am open, right? Like everything that feels good. Remember, the path to feeling good never feels bad. If you are doing things that don't feel good for you, they're not meant for you. And on that note, I am going to say goodbye. I love you all. And please let me know if there's anything that you need. And I look forward to seeing you on the live webinar next week.